Dear Keanu, while we were in Manila, we took a big vacation to Singapore to catch a cruise. But we wanted to spend a few days in Singapore to explore this beautiful country that we never been to. But first thing you need to do is to make an important phone call. On our first day in Singapore, we took you to Singapore Zoo because you love and get so excited about animals. We bought you a very special backpack with a safety leash because you're so active and always want to run somewhere. So it was very helpful, especially in the zoo. The first animal you saw was an elephant. It's your favorite animal after the dinosaur, of course. You call elephants Ashley, and it was your first time seeing elephants in person. You were so fascinated by them. You never realized how large they are. You also got to see hippo for the first time. You got so excited about it. You spent so long looking at the hippos, even though you got scared of them for a moment. You did not want to leave that window. And then we saw the coolest thing at the zoo, beautiful white tigers. They're so unique and rare, and they were very active. And the reason why they were so active is because it was their feeding time. They were going in the water and staring at their caretaker who was about to give them lunch. After the guy threw the food to them, they were very happy, very relaxed, and enjoyed their meal. It was very interesting to see. Then you saw kangaroo, giraffe, rhino. While walking, we saw a very large lizard called Malayan water monitor. We all took a ride on a trolley through the whole zoo. You also got to play in the playground and went on your favorite slide. And then it was a sea lion show time, but you got so tired and slept through the entire show. We had an amazing time at the Singapore Zoo, full of excitement and joy. The next day, it was your mommy's birthday, and we went to ride Singapore Flyer Ferris wheel. But when we got there, to our surprise, Ferris wheel was not working that day. But we didn't get upset. Next, we went to Manila Bay Sand Hotel. It's a 55-story, 3 beautiful towers with a very unique architectural design. And guess what? We got to go all the way on the top floor to the Sky Park observation deck. It is located on 56th floor of Marina Bay Sand Hotel, and it had an incredible views of iconic Singapore landmarks, such as Gardens by the Bay and Singapore Flyer Ferris wheel that we didn't get to go on. When we got there, you wanted to get off your stroller right away and enjoy these beautiful views, and as we already know, you are not afraid of heights. You were just running around, looking at the panoramic city views, and of course, playing around with your stroller. You're so cute. Then we got to go inside this cool looking hotel and see what it looks like. It was very big and very busy, and I'm so glad we didn't stay there. Marina Bay Sand Hotel was connecting to another popular attraction in Singapore, Gardens by the Bay. On the way there, we stopped on the bridge and enjoyed such an amazing views of this iconic looking hotel while you were very busy digging in the rocks. Then we got to go to Gardens by the Bay Nature Park. It was very beautiful, clean and peaceful, and you got to see a very large marble elephant. We enjoyed our walk there. But the best part is, these gardens have 2 huge futuristic looking domes. There are Flower Dome and the Cloud Forest Dome conservatories. There actually was listed in Guinness World Records as the world's largest greenhouse. And yes, we got to go inside one of those domes, the Cloud Forest Dome. It was such an amazing ambience there. As soon as we walked in, we saw this giant waterfall. It was so beautiful, and it's actually one of the largest indoor waterfalls in the world. And in front of this waterfall was a bird, the great Leonopteryx from the movie Avatar. You were so amazed by this bird, you thought it was a dinosaur. It was very beautiful scenery. And then, as we were walking through this indoor lush green park filled with beautiful plants from around the world, we started to notice more and more creatures from the movie Avatar, including the Na'vi people from the planet of Pandora. And then we started to feel like we are in that movie, and we entered the world of Avatar. It was very, very cool experience. This greenhouse had a very large and high bridges on different levels of the dome, and we were able to walk on it, and views from these bridges were unbelievable, very amazing. Then we took a break by the little pond, and you played in the water while eating your lunch. Next, we saw the coolest thing, animatronic Taruk. That's what Na'vi people call this giant bird, and you were so fascinated by this bird. It's a truly an impressive attraction. Then we went back to the hotel and you met a real robot. Her name was Jen. Robot Jen visited you at the hotel room and brought you water. You liked this robot so much, you walked her to the elevator. Then we went to play and you rode a steamroller. The next day we boarded the Royal Caribbean cruise, but I'll tell you all about it in another video. After the cruise, we had so much time before a flight back to Manila, and we decided to spend that extra time at the famous Jewel Changi International Airport. This airport is rated as the best airport in the world, and we can see why. There is a beautiful tropical greenhouse right inside the airport, and in the center of it is one of its kind attraction, amazing rain vortex with water cascading down from dome-shaped roof. Rain vortex is officially the world's largest indoor waterfall. When we got there, you got so excited about this place that you fell down with your stroller. But don't worry, you weren't hurt. You wanted to run around this place and play in the fountain, and it was so hard keeping you away from the water. It's truly an unbelievable and very unique place and definitely doesn't feel like you're in the airport. We truly enjoyed exploring Singapore and had an amazing vacation, but it was time for us to go back to Philippines.